I wanted to create this video for educational purposes and to try to help with Dariela's hearing equipment. Just bear with me. I'm gonna try to explain to you the best I can. And thank you for your help. This is called Nucleus sound processor. Okay, this is the main unit, and it's an of the ear sound processor. Okay, this is the receiver or the connector that goes placed off the head, transmits the sound directly to Dariela's implant. Right now, it's taken apart so that you can understand the different parts, correct? This here is a rechargeable battery. Normally lasts up to 5 hours, I believe. It can be less. But this is not a disposable battery. It's a totally rechargeable. This little pouch here, I normally use it only for when she goes inside the swimming pool. It's like a water protection for the main receiver. I have been using it lately just in case if Dariela gets like under the rain or anything like that, right? So this receiver is placed inside. So now I'm gonna show you how I normally, I'm gonna put it all together, as I speak. So before I do that, I wanted to let you know or show you how replacing batteries works. Basically, this is the attachment, as you can see here. This little thing right here is like a small swivel. It moves right and left. That is basically a lock. It allows you to lock the battery installation or unlock it. I mean, if it's locked, you won't be able to place the battery all the way correctly. It's normally meant to be unlocked. So once it's unlocked, you have the ability to place the battery in and out. So as I said, it's normally in unlocked position, but sometimes it moves. So sometimes, when you place the battery, you encounter that the battery gets stuck or something like that, and it's not that, it's just that this little lock swivel moved, so you have to move it back to unopened or unlocked in order to place the battery. So just a good remark. Excuse my daughter, she's just being silly. Okay, so as the battery has these other attachments, right? So basically, this little round attachment has to lock in with the main receiver. Can you hold the telephone for me? Just hold it right and don't move it. Don't move it. So basically, here, as you see, this round attachment has to be connected or attached to this other attachment on the receiver. It just attaches perfectly. So when you attach it, you have to somehow make it fit. If it's normally like being tilted a little bit. So you put it sideways, it attaches, and then you lock it by twisting right, and it's locked. Now the battery is already installed, and you can see power coming in. You can see the power, like the receiver being on. The reason why light looks amber is because it's right now disconnected from Dariela's cochlear implant. So once it's active and receiving sound, it's gonna turn to green. So amber means it's not processing sound. Green means it's processing sound. So that's how the battery is installed basically. And to install it, basically you just twist left and it snaps out. To put it back in, just align it and click right, and it's installed. So I'm gonna put it all together right now so that you can see the way Dariela takes it to school every day. So basically this receiver, I put it inside so that it can hook correctly to Dariela's ear, and it gets a better attachment, and that it doesn't move so much. Hold it. Hold it like that, and don't move it. So you really don't have to ever like take it apart. I mean, I'm only doing this so that you can see, I mean, the way how each part, also you can, know all the components or like parts that form this sound processor. So this is the way how normally Dariela takes it to school, put all together. So the same procedure to install the battery. It just, I mean, now it's already being placed in this little pouch, correct? So the same thing, you just place the battery in, align it well with the other attachment, and you lock the battery on when you twist it to the right, and it's already in. As you can see, the amber light indicates there's power, and I normally close this just to get it locked, and it's ready to use. The battery is gonna last for at least like 5 hours or something like that. I mean, I wish it could last a little longer. This device right now is like, I like it because you are able to merge or put it in water, spills, if it rains or so, nothing's gonna happen. That's the reason I like it. But it's like, I believe it's less comfortable than the Kanso, the device she normally wears. But this is the way how to replace batteries. It's a little tricky, but once you get the hint of it, I mean, it just becomes easy. So as I said, thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for having an interest of knowing how to learning about these devices or so. I'm gonna take the battery out right now really quick once more, twist it left, and then put it right back outside. And here is the battery. and put back again. You can see the attachment here inside. Just align it correctly and put it back on again. And you can tell it's working. So I'm gonna have Dariela to wear this right now, and I'm gonna show you really quick how I do it. Right now she's wearing her Kanso. This is an off-the-head sound processor. Come here. Now I'm gonna show you how to place it. This is basically an off-the-ear device. And works by simply, I normally arrange like her hair in a way that, you know, it gets more comfortable, but right now I'm not doing that, just to make things a little faster. And that's it, basically. I mean, it just attaches off the ear, and the transmitter attaches directly on her head. And basically, you can see right now that she's receiving sound, she's processing sound, or the receiver is processing sound as the light is green. Can you hear me, Bebe? Okay, so I want to say yes or no. Can you hear me?
Yes.
How well can you hear me? Can you hear me right?
Good.
Thumbs up if you hear me right.
I hear you good,
Thumbs up.
but
Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me right?
not so right.
No, so right? Okay.
Because I hear a little bit noise.
Oh, noise. Okay. All right. But you can hear me, right?
Like when I hear like wind.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like wind is coming, but
All
I
right.
can still hear you.
Okay. Maybe she's just hearing that because the battery is it needs to be charged, I believe, a little bit. So maybe it's losing reception or so. But you can clearly see that, you know, she's answering me. So she's receiving sound. So I'm not so concerned about that. So I think she's receiving sound. But yeah, but that's the way how it is. It's already in place right now, working perfectly fine. And just this attachment here, I normally use it just so that the device stays with her, and you know, she plays and moves around, runs, and just to make sure that she doesn't drop the device or loses it. Okay, so but that's it basically. I mean, this is a Nucleus device, in my opinion. I like it better, even though it's a little bit bigger. But you can immerse this in water, and she's able to use her headphones around the head with this device with no problem. And I just like it better. But okay, so now I'm gonna move to let you know about the Kanso. This is a Kanso hearing sound processor. A lot of people like it better because it's smaller, there's more discretion, you can really see it, it hides with the hair, and it's small. It's small. There's a one little pouch for water to use it inside water too, but I normally don't use it. So basically right now it's blinking because same green amber light is it means it's not processing any sound. Okay, so this is easier, and this carries disposable batteries. These batteries last much longer. They normally last 24 to 30 hours. So basically every single time in the morning I replace them, and I had no problem. They can go on for all day long with no problem. So this device, I mean, just like the way it is right now, it cannot get wet. If it gets like submerged in water or so, or it gets like exposed to continuous rain for a while, I mean, it might get damaged, or it might get, it's gonna stop working for a while. So to open it, basically there's this compartment here or lid, you just slide it back. I normally keep it unlocked. This is the lock to lock it in, to lock it on and off, to lock it or unlock it. Okay, so basically you move the little swivel. I normally keep it unlocked, so it's not gonna open by itself or anything like that. So it makes things or the battery replacement easier. So you slide open and you can see right away the two batteries. So these two batteries, as I say, they last for a long time, many hours. They, when freshly new, they get activated with air. So you don't have to blow any air or anything like that. They just automatically, as you uncover, when they're brand new, they have a little cover thingy like sticker. So when you pull it off, it automatically receives air and the batteries get active. So I normally blow a little bit of air just to make sure they work properly, but I mean, you don't have to do that. They just start like working automatically. So to pop them out, it's very simple. You just pull them out and there you go. There's no batteries anymore. To place them back in, the same thing. You get new batteries. In this case, I'm just using the same batteries, okay? So the batteries go back in. And the lid goes back inside in place and it's ready to work. Now, to turn this on and off, you press this little button in the middle. Let me do it, Ariela. Thank you. You just press it for about 3 or 4 seconds, like this. Sorry, I didn't do it correctly. I'm gonna try one more time. Just press the button. And there you go. You press the button and the amber light is gonna stay on. It keeps blinking, but once it's ready to be turned off, it's gonna stay on, and then you release the button, and that's it. That's turned off, as you see. I'm gonna do it one more time, okay? To turn it back on, you just simply press the button, and it's back on again, working. Okay, it's blinking right now, meaning there is no sound processing. To turn it off, I normally don't turn it on and off, to be honest with you. I just leave it on the whole time, so you don't have to worry about that or be concerned about that. So you can just leave it on, or so, or if you ever worry about the light or so. I mean, to turn it off, press the button. A few seconds.
The fire's gonna burn.
Light stays on. I didn't do it correctly again. Press the button. There you go. Lights is on, steady, and off. And that's basically what it is. I mean, I normally send Ariela with these to school, Kanso sound processor, because it's easier. And of course, because I don't want you guys to have any trouble or so, or if you encounter any problem, this device is less complex and easier to use, maybe. But yeah, I just, wanted to share this video to make things a little easier, and in case of any trouble at school. So thank you so much for your interest, and for taking the time if you watch this video. So thank you so much, and I hope it helps, and thank you again.